And guys, sorry I'm a bit late on this video. Been busy. How to Leviathan. Gonna go over a few things about Leviathan and whatnot. Check out my Discord, links in the description if you want to see forms like this one. First of all, we're currently in phase 1. We're in the last day of phase 1. Then phase 2, phase 3, all the things go up. Generally speaking, range is going to be pretty hopeless against Leviathan. Pretty much a melee hero. He's got a few skills and whatnot here. Yeah, the skills, this is all about Rhino Knights. The more Rhino Knights you have, the higher you're going to score. I like to use Garuda. You can use Drake. You can use Old McDonald if you want. That's that fucking farmer cunt. I don't know what he's called. He's generally the highest scoring one because it's all about speed with this guy. The faster you can score your damage, the more you're going to do, because you can't survive a whole 5 minutes. It's not possible because the damage he does just increases too much. So I'll go over Garuda first, or chicken, whatever the fuck. The chicken. So you want to have one pumpkin guard in your form, that's for sure. In phase 1, 3 brawlers and 2 pilgrims. It's more than enough. You can probably even get away with just 1 pilgrim, but I like to use 2. These are quite handy, especially with Garuda, because Garuda doesn't increase the speed, he only increases the damage. And the faster you can do your damage, the more you're going to score, which is why that Old McDonald guy can score higher than Garuda, because he increases the speed the most out of any other hero. So when I fight with Garuda, I like to turn the auto off and turn it on at 455. And that way his skill lines up with when they reach him, because he pushes them back, and while he pushes them back, they're not doing damage, except for a few in the corners, like those ones there. People like to use shadow ninjas in those corners. Now I'm going to turn it off and then just delay it just till they get back again, because every time he does the massive skill, there's a slight delay in the timing. I think I timed it a bit wrong. So that's 120. We'll give it another go. I made that too early on the second one. So turn it off, turn it on at 455. And you can just leave it on until he does his first big skill. Most of these skills won't actually kill your troops until he does the big one. And I'll show you that here. So you'll see I'm 281. I haven't lost any troops yet. It's this skill here. Now I'll turn it off and turn it on now. And after he's done that first big skill, you'll start losing troops quite consistently. And that time I got the timing a bit better, 124. I'll just accept that. I'm not really too fussed. So as you'll see, the Rhino Knights do quite significant damage. Undead Warriors can do almost as much damage as Rhino Knights. They just take a bit too long to actually get on Garuda, which is why you need damage being done at all points in the battle. And yeah, better. So I will sweep that. Pause this for a bit. Alright, so I'll figure I'd show you why too many Undead Warriors won't work. On 455. So the Rhino Knights get there first before the Undead Warriors do. The Undead Warriors are a lot slower than Rhino Knights. And you need to be doing damage, at all times to really score well. So here's where I delay the active. And I'll hit it when the Rhino Knights get there for the second time. So you'll see he put the ones on the side stay there even though they get pushed back. So they're doing damage there. They go around. And that's why some Undead Warriors will score higher than Rhino Knights. It's the ones in the corners that are not getting pushed back. But all in all, Rhino Knights will actually do more damage than Undead Warriors. How much was that? 117. So not as much damage. To go over a few other things with the form is you want at least two. I think it works best with two Royal Musket Guards, and the further forward you put them, so if you put them back here, what you'll find is that they won't go that wide, so they'll all be in the middle, and that's going to slow your other troops down when they're trying to walk through them. And you want to get your troops there as quick as possible. So that's why it's always best to put your Royal Musket, because what the Royal Muskets Guards do is they lower his defense, which allows your other troops to do more damage. By putting them further forward, so you'll see now they go wide and they'll leave a gap in the middle. And that's a gap that your troops can go through, particularly the ones in the middle. And eventually they will join up, but what will happen is when he does his big skill, he won't take out as many Royal Musket Guards as he would if you put them further back. And the more you can keep alive for the rest of the battle. So you see there now, there's 5 on that side left, and 5 on that side left. The more you can keep alive for the whole battle, the more you're going to lower that defense, and the higher you're going to score. I haven't bothered changing my auto for this. I'm just illustrating things. You definitely need that pumpkin guard. Without that pumpkin guard, you're going to lose a lot more troops. Let's go over some other things. Let's go back to ourselves. Alright, I think I put it back. Now Drake, you can also use Drake. Auto on, auto off. There's minimal real difference I've found. Sometimes auto on, off works a bit better. But generally it's the same thing with Drake. You don't have to worry about the auto too much, timing it or anything. So just to show you, when he pushes back, those troops that are in the corners, they don't get pushed back, so they're still doing damage while the rest of them aren't. So that's what you need. Originally I used to use Shadow Ninjas there, but I found that the Undead Warriors will actually do more damage. And yeah, the Shadow Ninjas will stay in the corners. They won't come around to the middle like the Undead Warriors will. And yeah, that's Drake. Pause it again. Alright, so I'm going to move to my old account now. Now my alt account has no Rhino Knights at all. I don't own any. Basically, this is the only Undead Warriors I've got. They shouldn't be there. They should be close around here. So I have to use Shadow Ninjas. It's best to use Shadow Ninjas on the corners because they will actually stay there. Some of them will anyway. Same thing I do with the Royal Musket Guards and this. I'll just move my pumpkin. Where you put the pumpkin doesn't really seem to matter too much. These do quite well if you don't have enough Undead Warriors, so Flash Angels are probably the next. So I would say number 1 is Rhino Knights, number 2 is Undead Warriors in terms of damage, number 3 would be Shadow Ninjas, these will be number 4, and number 5 will be Voodoo Dolls. If you don't have Voodoo Dolls, then the next best would probably be Orc Hunters. Skids don't seem to do that well. I've got a 16 Drake. Just to show you how this goes. So you'll see the Shadow Ninjas will actually stay if you put them in the corners, particularly in the front row of the corners. They'll just stay there and they won't get pushed back. There's quite a lot of RNG involved, and it's usually to do with these what do you call it? The fucking angel things. I don't know what the fuck are they called. Heal spirits. So there's quite a lot of RNG about where they go and what they do. So 86. Just show the report here. So you see Shadow Ninjas, particularly up in the corners in the first few rows. So in the row 1 and the row 3. Definitely want to keep your Royal Musket Guards where they are. Where they are. Just to show you that it's 86. So if you don't have Drake, if you don't have Garuda, the next best is going to be where is he? Kevin or Calvin's. So he's the next best thing. He also increases the speed, so that's why he's so good. Similar to Drake, he just increases the troop speed. And yeah, I found that a 15, Kevin will outdamage an 11 Drake. I'm not sure about higher than that Drake. You might have to test that. But he definitely outscores an 11 Drake. So yeah, Drake is your, Kevin is your best option if you don't have those other heroes. Don't try using Jin or anything like that. Definitely use Kevin. You'll get a higher score with Kevin. And I'll just sweep that because I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's about it. Check out my Discord if you want to see my forums and whatnot. It's in the description. And thanks for watching.